Welcome to LaFontaine Cadillac and GMC. My name is Chris Chessnoe, Program Manager at Callaway Cars, and I'm pleased to introduce to you the relationship that we have with the LaFontaine Cadillac and GMC dealership and their family of GM dealerships that offer, for example, the vehicle that we have before us, which is the new Cadillac SC560 Escalade. The featured vehicle that we're going to talk about has been supercharged with the new Callaway Gen 3 Supercharger package, and it's also available on the full line of Cadillac and GMC full-size trucks and SUVs. So let's take a walk around the vehicle and we'll review the features and benefits of this package as well as some of the key options that are available from Callaway through LaFontaine Cadillac GMC. So the first thing you notice on the Callaway vehicles are in fact the branding. This vehicle, an Escalade ESV, is badged and branded as a Callaway with the supercharged callouts on the hood as well. Further branding or package identification is also on the tailgate, Callaway as well as the model designator SC560, as well as other details on the exterior, including the Callaway exhaust, which is visible. And then on the inside of the vehicle, you have further identification, including a Callaway dash plaque and Callaway floor mats. These premium floor mats also carry the Callaway logos. So where the package really gets exciting is under the hood. We're going to talk about the Callaway Gen 3 Supercharger and what makes this package stand out above the crowd. So let's take a look under the hood. The first thing you notice under the hood is the Callaway Gen 3 Supercharger. This triple-cooled supercharger, or supercharger with 3 intercooler core elements, is a derivative of the supercharger that we developed for the Chevrolet Corvette, or the Callaway version called the SC627 and later the SC757. So this supercharger in this configuration on the trucks with the 6.2 liter V8 delivers 560 horsepower and 553 foot-pounds of torque. It really makes the vehicle fun to drive and is able to move this 6,000 pound plus behemoth. But there's more to the story than just the supercharger, but the details within it and the support features around it. Let's take a closer look. Beginning with the Callaway Honker high-flow air inlet system, we designed the Callaway Honker to deliver the required amount of air that's necessary for the supercharger. And everything is specific here, from the design of the transition in the airbox to the radius and elbows feeding the supercharger. Again, all designed to be able to feed and deliver that amount of air to the large supercharger. How large of a supercharger? 2.3 liters in displacement. We utilized the proven Eaton TVS 2300 rotor pack, which is 32% larger, for example, than what you would find on the Corvette Z06. So every revolution, it's taken a 32% larger gulp of air, which translates to more power. This supercharger, which is a derivative of what we designed for the Corvette, has several key features. The most notable is the fact that it has 3 intercooler cores. Most superchargers have 1 or maybe 2 small intercooler cores. We, by starting with a clean sheet of paper, were able to invert our rotor pack 180 degrees, which allowed for uninhibited design on the top. That uninhibited design not only allows for the packaging of a primary intercooler right in the center, but it also allows for proper manifolding radiuses to the secondary intercoolers, 1 on each side, that then feed down to the cylinder heads. How efficient? Less than 1 psi of pressure loss between the rotor pack and the cylinder head. So it's a super efficient design that really allows us to deliver the power. Again, 560 horsepower, 553 foot-pounds of torque, and you can see that the vehicle looks like it's always been in this configuration, and as Callaway, that's our goal, is to build vehicles to a standard, the OE standard. So everything from the Callaway carbon injector covers or mid covers to the sleeved hoses and routing of wires and such. Everything is in the details. This vehicle, in addition to the SC560 package, also features the Callaway 22-inch wheel tire package in black chrome. This 10-spoke wheel package not only looks interesting, but gives further brand identification to the vehicle. There are additional options as well, everything from a Callaway suspension to a Callaway interior group. And all of the details about these options and more can be found on the LaFontaine Cadillac and GMC website at lafontainegm.com. Please take a look at LaFontaine's website for additional information and to contact them about purchasing your Callaway vehicle. LaFontaine.